For anybody struggling to find time to do activities that they truly enjoy, try setting your alarm a little earlier. I love my time in the morning to myself to just wake up and get my thoughts in order. So what I'm sitting in front of right now is called a sad lamp. So this is for anybody suffering from seasonal affective disorder, or in my case, I just live in a super cold climate, so I feel like I need some additional assistance throughout the winter months to help me wake up in the mornings. When I don't get the sunshine coming into my eyeball early enough in the day, I am less productive. I don't have as much energy. Yes, my mood is definitely reduced. So this lamp has made a huge difference in my day. But I also use this time to journal and to read my favorite nutrition books and to kind of just get myself together before the busy day starts. I highly recommend doing this for anybody who is struggling with pressing the snooze button over and over in the morning. It's just such a better start to your day. All right, honey. Ionna, you can have walnuts or you can have chia seeds. Which do you want?
Chia seeds.
Chia seeds, okay.
Can I mix the peanut butter?
Keep your nose out of there.
Okay. I need
Ionna.
the banana.
So see, honey, we're just mixing the chia seeds with water because they soak up tons and tons of water. And we added some cinnamon. And then we have your banana.
Banana. Banana. Banana.
Then lastly, we have your peanut butter. Okay, I know this isn't very pretty, but I have to mix it all together, otherwise she'll just eat the peanut butter or the bananas. And that's Ionna's breakfast. Oh, I also have plenty of pinto beans in here for that added protein and fiber and all that good stuff. You can take smaller bites, honey. So it is literally 0 degrees outside right now. Why do I live in this climate? Okay, so I just started my car and it is legit freezing outside. So I'm gonna let that warm up for a little bit. My daughter and I are getting ready to go to the gym. It's our day together on Thursdays, so we get to go exercise and she gets to play with her friends at the daycare center, and then she always eats breakfast before we go, and then later we'll eat lunch together. But I don't like to break my fast until after my workout when I actually get hungry, and I hate working out on a full stomach. But there's also wonderful benefits to exercising on a empty stomach in the morning. Like, it helps to mobilize your fat stores more properly and improve glucose sensitivity. I always break my fast. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm super boring with my raw vegetables. It's so helpful to break your fast with something savory as opposed to something sweet, because it actually helps to keep your glucose levels at a lower rate throughout the day instead of a bunch of spikes, or keeping them at a higher, like, stable level throughout the day. It's nice and low and calm and regulated. I have some broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, and carrots. Yes, I absolutely love eating my breakfast this way. Today is lower body day, so I'm just going to warm up with this hex bar and then move on to my quads, hamstrings, and then ultimately my glutes. I like to do 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group
And I do love focusing just on either my upper or my lower body at a time. I feel it's just so much easier to keep track of. And if your upper body's super sore, you can rely on your lower body to get you around. And if your lower body's sore, you can then compensate by utilizing more of your upper body. Strength training is a huge core value of mine that I've kept up with since I was an athlete in high school. I cannot say enough good things about what it does for your self-confidence and your self-esteem, your body image, but also things like maintaining your functionality as you age, as well as feeling strong and capable of carrying out independent activities. I don't have to rely on my boyfriend for every single little task around the house, and it feels wonderful. And as I'm sure you can imagine, strength training is really essential for anybody trying to maintain a lean, healthy body. I know these are expensive, but if you guys can splurge, or maybe for like a Christmas or birthday gift, these are so essential for being able to recover from a hard workout. Or I even use it at the end of the day when I've just been standing at my desk and I just need that relief. If you don't have time to practice your yoga or get outside for a walk, these will really get all of those kinks out of your body. What I'm using is called a Theragun, and it's just a very powerful self-massaging tool.
Can you guys see my breath? It is freezing outside. Are you warming up, honey?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, so it's about 10:15 and we are headed out to run the rest of our errands for the day. But I always bring with me some kind of healthy pack for my daughter and I. Anybody who's on a healthy diet knows you have to take your food everywhere with you. What, honey? We're going to the bank and then we gotta go to the grocery store. So this is my breakfast, the raw vegetables. But I want to mention that this is also when I take a series of supplements that is totally out of my character, but no, these aren't for you, honey. I'll explain these in greater depth in another video. For now, if you're interested, check out Dr. David Sinclair, his lifespan book, or his podcast, or his YouTube video. And then Dr. Sunil Pai for the Inflammation Nation book that he produced. So basically it's for inflammation, and the other supplements are for DNA repair, among other things. It's resveratrol, NMN, TMG, and then Bosmeric SR, which is the anti-inflammatory supplement. So the anti-inflammatory supplement has completely turned my world around and opened me up to these other supplements that I'm trialing at the moment. But I will let you guys know how that goes in about a month or so. I am not a doctor. Make sure you talk to your doctor if you're thinking about taking anything you see or doing anything you see in my videos. I like to inspire people. I don't necessarily mean for people to start ingesting something without researching it first. Please, please, please be an informed consumer and take a look and a real deep dive into these things that you are thinking about trying if you see me doing them in my video. Okay, so I have a very hungry, very crabby baby, but I wanted to show you guys really quick what we got at the grocery store to make sure I get a well-rounded, well-balanced, whole food, plant-based, SOS-free meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as my my daughter. Okay, so we have some apples, pears, and berries. These were all organic because they are on the Dirty Dozen list to buy conventional. And then we have bananas, zucchini, broccoli, sugar snap peas. Ionna loves those lately. some ridiculously expensive cauliflower, and some mandarin oranges, and then my sweet potatoes. So all of this was like $54, I believe. But it's honestly the worst time to be buying any kind of produce in Wisconsin because it is January. But I am going to fix my child some cinnamon raisin toast. That is what she has requested for lunch, as well as probably some tofu and beans, some fruit. I always try to make sure to get as many different food groups into my daughter's meals as possible. So some kind of grain or potato, otherwise squash, sweet potato, or she has a different kind of legume for the majority of her meals, as well as some kind of fruit and some vegetable. I try. It's not guaranteed for every meal, but it's definitely something I strive towards. And then her nuts and seeds as well. That's the one thing I keep out of my diet because I just prefer not to have any of those overt fats. I feel like I get plenty of my omega-3s from my leafy greens and all of my other veggies and such. Okay, so I totally forgot that Ionna did not eat all of her oatmeal. So she just finished that. So all I'm giving her is this Ezekiel raisin cinnamon toast with some almond butter and some jam. And then she has some blackberries. And she insists on having it whole. So we'll see how this works.
Toast.
Yes, honey.
This is my toast.
That's right. You're pretty hungry after your nap. How you gonna eat that? Here, honey, try this. Let me show you. What if you try folding it like this? So this is my lunch. There are some sweet potatoes that I had batched last night in the pressure cooker. And then I have some marinara sauce that I made last week that I had frozen with just some different lentils and split peas, some Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green beans. There's all sorts of different mixed veggies in there. Lots of tomatoes, turmeric root, ginger root. I put a whole hodgepodge in there because I like to get as much nutrition as possible in my meals. And then I just threw some frozen kale on top. That is what you see here. I did not get to finish all my veggies. I ate maybe half of them, but I'm super famished because I was strength training for a good 2 hours at the gym. I was able to finish my lower body and then even get some back exercises in. So it's super important to replenish your glucose as well as your amino acids after a hard strength training workout. I'm gonna try to eat some of this and get to my meeting, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So during my meeting, I also had one of these giant grapefruits, an apple, and a couple mandarin oranges. All right, so it's about 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna start making my salad. This is something I make every Sunday. It is packed full of different greens and cabbages and onions and peppers, spinach, broccoli, sprouts. So I literally look forward to this every single day. I vary it from week to week to make sure I get different, nutrients in my diet and such. So I'm going to be putting these pinto beans on top. These kelp flakes are great for anybody looking for a healthy salt alternative. That's not why I eat it. I eat it for the iodine specifically. You only need a little bit. The pepper is to help increase the bioavailability of the rest of the nutrients. And then the nutritional yeast is fantastic for your gut bugs, among other things. The red pepper flakes and the red cayenne pepper are to add a little spice, but those are also weight loss boosting properties and such. Garlic is been used throughout history for its medicinal properties. Cumin is another great one for weight loss. And then one of my clients, my graduated clients actually, sent me a box full of these for Christmas. And she is just the sweetest thing on earth because now I'm totally addicted to them, especially this one, the tandoori. It's like an Indian spice and it's so tasty. She gets these from where she lives in Canada. So the shipping is kind of expensive, but well worth it. Okay, And then I just have a tomato to put on top. And by the way, I drink water all day long. This is actually sparkling water that I make at home. So I drink tons and tons of water. I almost forgot about our B12 supplement, just a spray. And then Ionna's vitamin D3. Okay, here's Ionna's before dinner snack. She's obsessed with her dates, raisins, and now sweet potatoes. Ionna! So Ionna decided she wanted some chocolate pancakes with peanut butter for dinner. Let me get your bib, okay? I'm gonna eat this delicious salad, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. Bye guys.